Good morning, everyone. My name is Mighty Stream. I'm going to do your June the 29th, just for today, in a meditation. Let's go ahead and get into that screen. If you need to reach me, feel free to do so at Recovery of Hope 21 at gmail.com. Okay. The title of the meditation for today, Keeping Recovery Fresh. Complacency is the enemy of members with substantial clean time. If we remain complacent for long, the recovery process ceases. Basic text, page 84. After the first couple of years in recovery, most of us start to feel like there are no more big deals. If we've been diligent in working the steps, the past is largely resolved, and we have a solid foundation on which to build our future. We've learned to take life pretty much as it comes. Familiarity with the steps allows us to resolve problems almost as quickly as they arise. Once we discover this level of comfort, we may tend to treat it as a rest stop on the recovery path. Doing so, however, discounts the nature of our disease. Addiction is patient, subtle, progressive, and incurable. It's also fatal. We can die from this disease unless we continue to treat it. And the treatment for addiction is a vital, ongoing program of recovery. The 12 steps are a process, a path we take to stay a step ahead of our disease. Meetings, sponsorship, service, and the steps always remain essential to ongoing recovery. Though we may practice our program somewhat differently with 5 years clean than with 5 months, this doesn't mean the program has changed or become less important, only that our practical understanding has changed and grown. To keep our recovery fresh and vital, we need to stay alert for opportunities to practice our program. Just for today, as I keep growing in my recovery, I will search for new ways to practice my program. Let's take a moment of silence, followed by the wee version of the Serenity Prayer. Moment of silence now. Thank you. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things that we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Just for today, please and thank you. What a wonderful meditation, keeping recovery fresh. I like that. The awareness that complacency is the enemy, right? Complacency is the enemy of members with substantial clean time. Talk to any member that has substantial clean time. And I don't really know what the definition of substantial clean time is. August 28th, I'll have 30 years. I think that's substantial. 10 years, substantial. For me, my definition of substantial clean time is when a person hits that stage where there are no more big deals, right? They've been diligent in working the steps. The past is largely resolved, and there's a solid foundation on which they're able to build their future. Meaning they're doing something. They're productive members in society, and maybe not productive in the sense of they have a business or they're have a position with a whole bunch of letters behind their name. Maybe not productive in that sense, but productive in the sense of giving back to the community. having made amends to the community that they harmed from their active disease of addiction they're using. Productive member of society can come in many ways. Just by not using and being in the streets and stealing from retailers and all of that stuff that comes with active addiction, just by not doing that, we are contributing to the society in which we live in a positive way. But this member with substantial clean time is there. They've done that. They're there. There's not that level of discomfort from these character defects that are just active all the time. They see themselves coming, and they make sure they check themselves from the neck up. They make sure that what they're doing and what they're saying and what they're feeling, they bring those into alignment. And if that's you, there's this possibility that you don't make meetings anymore. You might not even have a sponsor anymore. You might not even be doing service anymore. There is this possibility that life has become so comfortable, so different than the way that it was, that, yeah, you're not really treating your disease of addiction anymore. It's amazing. High blood pressure is a silent killer for many people. It's serious. Having high blood pressure and choosing to eat salty foods, and you have to have salt on everything, and you don't have control of your anger. You let your emotions get away from you. You can stroke out pretty easy and not have any idea that it's coming. Oh, well, you might. Were there any symptoms before you had your stroke? Yeah, I had a headache every day for like a week. I could not shake this headache. It was just so intense. Oh, okay. Anything else? Yeah, I was having blurred vision. I was getting so like I could bear. I always was wiping my eyes trying to see if that would help my vision correct itself. I had this crazy pressure behind my eyes. I thought it was just a sinus infection. Did you ever take your blood pressure? Yeah, I got a machine right on the side of the bed, and there was a couple times I took it. It was like drastically high. What was it? I think it was like 160 over 102. Oh, okay. So that bottom number was way up, really? Wow. And what did you do? No, I changed arms. I put it on the other arm and try to check out. I just want to make sure that they were reading the same, because I thought maybe, I might have a clogged artery or something. I don't want to have a heart attack. What did the other arm say? Oh, it was worse than the first one. What did you do? I took my blood pressure pill. Hmm. You only take your blood pressure pill when it's high or you feel bad after a few days? Yep. Oh, okay. Hmm. You're not maintaining your blood pressure. You're not. Hmm? Yeah. That's a prescription. That's a medicine for your blood pressure, right? That's something that says take this every day. Yeah. Well, I didn't think I needed to. Yeah. You're stroked out. You might need to. Come on, somebody. I know I'm not preaching to the choir. I know I'm not, because I'm telling you my own story. So I believe there's someone out there that is able to relate to the fact that, mighty stream, you have high blood pressure? You need to be treating that on a daily basis and treat it like it's serious. No, I really do know now. I know people that have had 3 strokes messing around with their blood pressure and are still here. They might walk with a limp here and there, but they're still alive. Eating crazy food. Still. My situation, I hate medicine. I hate pills. I hate with a passion taking anything synthetic. But don't you think, let me have those symptoms. Where's the blood pressure machine? Let me take my blood pressure. And now I want to treat it. When things start to get squirrely with my health, I want to treat it. I want to deal with it instead of maintaining treatment. I know you can relate. There has to be something in your recovery life, especially if you have substantial amount of clean time, but you could have a week. There has to be something that you need to treat for your disease of addiction, and you're dropping the ball. Pick it back up. Pick it back up. Do what you need to do. Stay alert. Get to meetings. Reactivate your sponsorship relationship. Do service work. Write those steps and maintain your recovery. See, this is an inside job, and this is not just for you. This is for those in your circle, those that you deal with on a daily basis, because addiction is patient, subtle, and progressive, and incurable, and often fatal. I'm always one bad decision from a relapse, a jail sentence, an end relationship. I'm one bad decision away. So no, there's no role model recovering addict. No. Yeah, there's not. But you better believe by me waking up every day and doing the meditations, right? Sitting here in my office by myself, recording the meditations, talking to you like you're sitting here with me in person. You are in spirit, but like you're sitting right here with me. That heals me. That invests in my recovery. That helps me treat my disease of addiction. And I'm so grateful to be able to do it. I'm so grateful to be able to spend time with you. I'm so grateful that 63 people on just one podcast woke up and said, 63 people, guys, woke up yesterday and said, I want to listen to spiritual principles today. 63 people. That rocks my world. That is so amazing to me. That is so amazing. That is special to me. And that tells me that those individuals, they feel the way I do about their recovery. I have to treat this disease every day. And this podcast helps me to do it, and it helps you to do it. I'm not promoting it, but share it with a friend that you trust. Hey, I know you're not making meetings, but there's this lady, Mighty Stream, and she does, it's almost like having a meeting right in your house. And you can really do a meeting on Zoom now, right? But this meditation, I try to take time to make sure I go through it and unpack it because it's important. It's important that I treat my disease and that you treat yours. So keep growing in your recovery and search for new ways today, just for today, to practice your program. And I'm going to do the same. I'm going to have a beautiful day on purpose. I know it. I feel it. I'm excited about it. I'm getting ready to prepare for these state exams. I am excited about this stage. And I hope you're excited about the stage you're in your life too. Have a beautiful day on purpose. I know you can do it. Talk to you tomorrow.